Okay, so I need to just wondering if, let's see, so we can talk about, okay. Hey y'all, waiting for a couple people to get in. Okay, so I need to do that today. What's up, Debo? What's up? How are y'all doing? Hey y'all. Hey Neil. I've been good. Oh, you from Germany? You know, I need to. Okay, Germany. Y'all giving me some places I need to write down so I can go visit. So yeah, I was trying to wait for a couple people. Where are you from? I'm from Miami. I'm from Miami. Okay, billionaire. He like, let's go. Let's get it up. You got to tell people. You got to let them know. You got to spread the word. Hey, Dre. Hey, Gigi. I know. Go tell your people, hop on the live. Go tell your people. Hey, Tiana. Hey, billionaire, like they coming. Hey, Andrea. Somebody was like, Victoria, you gotta like give at least about 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't be knowing. I just be trying to hop in. I do have some place I got to be though, so I'm gonna have to start soon. But yeah, basically, just wanted to check in and see how y'all doing. I said it right? Good, I'm glad. I be trying to get people name right, so, you know, I know. But yeah, I try to pronounce it the way I see it, so. But yeah, I hope all y'all doing good. I hope all y'all doing good. No, like, for real, I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all really be, like, coming through for me the same way how y'all be saying I be coming through for y'all, like, I just be doing what I'm called to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, I really respect y'all. I love y'all. And like I said, it just really be coming from a place because I have gone through a lot. But I know that I don't look like what I've been through. And so from the title, y'all can see is from the title of the video, y'all got a story to tell and it's going to get told. You guys are in this season reintroducing yourselves. You're reintroducing yourselves of who you are, what you stand for, what you're going for, what you're not tolerating. You know what I'm saying? In this season, we're not tolerating anything. We're not taking any crap off of anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, too many of us have been just submerged and suppressed and oppressed under so many burdens that people have placed on our backs. And literally the reason why so much burdens have been placed on your back is because people have been jealous of you. I know that some of y'all, I'm not the only one that look around and say, you know what, not doing a comparison, but just be trying to figure out why our paths be so much harder than the next person. Like, what is it about our families? What is it about the exes that we come in contact with? What is it about the friends that we come in contact with where these people find it hard to grasp, right? Who you are, the changes that you make in your life. You know what I'm saying? So many people have been jealous of you because of the changes that you've made in your life, the growth, you know what I'm saying, that you've had in your life, the expansion that you've been blessed to have in your life. And I keep telling you, you have people who will be jealous of what you cannot control. You cannot control what's slated for you. You cannot control who you are. You cannot control what you're meant to do. And you have people who can't grasp. I guess, you know, in their eyes, they just never thought that you would talk like this, that you would move like this. You know what I'm saying? And so you have so much opposition and resistance, man, because a lot of people just don't want you to be out here exposing what you've been through, because to expose what you've been through, which is your story, which is your testimony, it's also exposing the cruelty and the evil that people have done to you. But you got a story that needs to be told. And come hell and high water, it's going to get told. You understand what I'm saying? Can't nobody stop what it is that you're meant to be doing. And I feel like a lot of times when people take their best shot, they realize how protected you are. But people aren't protected by doing this mess against you. And that's what they realize. They come up against you and they're not even protected. They don't have the same level of protection that you do, because what they wanted for you was not backed and approved by God. And furthermore, it's just not approved. It's not becoming. It was unjust. You understand what I'm saying? It was unfair. It was, like I said, unnecessary. It was unfair, it was unjust, and it was unnecessary, the evil that was practiced against you. And see, this is the thing, what I don't seem to understand. So many people don't like you, right? So many people are in competition with you. So make it make sense. If you are in competition with somebody, you focus on yourself. You focus on your own growth. You focus on your own path. You focus on what you're called to do, what your purpose is, what your skill set is. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here trying to be like somebody else, because you don't have that same person's upbringing. You didn't have that same person's pain and struggles. Okay? So people be wanting the benefits of being on the path, but then they don't want to go through the very same things that you went through. But then they be in competition with you, but set they selves back further than where they was at before they came for you. And this is what I mean by this is, people invested in your downfall, but couldn't invest in their success and come up. Make that make sense. I almost said something. I really did, because I don't know if you call that stupid is as stupid does. They invested in your downfall, money that they can get back, money that they could have put in a stock portfolio, money that they could have put in a property, but they chose to sit up here and invest in your downfall. I'll let that sink in, because I don't know. I don't know. We finna talk about it today. We definitely gonna talk about it today before I pull up. They invested in your downfall, but couldn't invest in their success. Couldn't invest in them coming up. The money that people invested to see you fall. The money that people invested to see you fail. The money that people invested to see you hurt. The money that people invested to see you delayed and held back and blocked off. Right? I don't know, what 5,000, 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 sold. That's money, a down payment on a house. But they decided to invest that in your downfall. The money that they used to pay people to come for you, the money that they used to work against you, could have been used to progress them forward in their life, to get them where they wanted to be. And it could have put them further than where you was at before they decided to come for you. But they in competition with you. But making dumbass moves like that. Money don't grow on trees. So I don't care if these people come from money. I don't care if they felt like they had a whole lot of money saved up. Be careful how you sit up here and you come for people who ain't sent for you. Because see, what may be a home that you can go to today, I'm saying something. What may be a bed that you laid in last night, what may be a car that you was able to get into and crank up the engine to get to where you need to be, it may be something that you may not have weeks, months, years down the line. Because you didn't know what to do with it when you had it. Too damn busy trying to look at what somebody else got. And this is what I'm saying. They were so busy, instead of moving forward with their life, like looking back at you like what they got going on. Well, it's almost like I can't move forward knowing that you out here and able to move forward with your life. What? They couldn't move forward with their life because they couldn't leave you to grow, to shine, to expand. It's almost like to do that and to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? They felt like that was just too much for them. They felt like they couldn't get ahead in their life if you was able to get ahead in yours. They couldn't move forward in their life if you was able to move forward in your life. They couldn't come up and succeed in life if you was able to come up and succeed in your life. Instead of focusing on themselves, putting their skills to work, to use. Baby, it's so much that you cannot be out here doing. And if you don't know what the hell to do, you better utilize AI. AI is telling people a whole lot of things of what to do without money, what businesses you could start with, putting $0 down. I don't know if these people felt like they had it in them, or they just couldn't understand or grasp how you did it without a slew of people being on your side, without the popularity. You did it without the favors. You did it without the recommendations. You did it without the likes. You did it without the favor of people because you had the favor of God. Who I'm talking to today? Who I'm talking to today? Y'all wanted me to come on live. Y'all said, Victoria, can you come on? Y'all wanted me, and I'm trying to give y'all what y'all want, and y'all not responding. So who am I talking to today? You didn't have the favor of people. You never did. All your life, you ain't never been liked. All your life, shit ain't never been right. So what's up? What's new? What's really good? I guess that once upon a time, you was 15 years old. You was just supposed to stay 15 years old. I guess once upon a time, you understand what I'm saying? You was 20 years old. You was supposed to stay 20 years old. I guess once upon a time, you was 30 years old. Your ass was supposed to stay 30 years old. Huh? I guess you wasn't supposed to grow. You wasn't supposed to change. You wasn't supposed to elevate. You wasn't supposed to reach for better. You wasn't supposed to strive for better. You wasn't supposed to reach for your goals. Reach for your dreams. Work towards a better future. Work towards a better way of living. I guess you wasn't supposed to get close to God. I guess you wasn't supposed to be out here talking about God. Because you was out here what? I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm going to keep it a being with you. I guess people felt like because you was in and out of jail. What is it? What's your story? Drop it in the chat. I could tell you what people said about me. She used to suck dick. She used to be with this boy. She went right here and did that. She stole my man. She was a shone. She the sheep. She a heifer. Now she talking about God. I could tell you what they said about me. I could tell you what they said about me. I could tell you what they said about me. But again, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say right back to them. I can talk my shit better than you can. I know what I went out there and did. And see, I'm woman enough and I'm man enough to own mine. That's what you got to start telling people. Be woman enough and man enough to own yours instead of coming for somebody else. And see, I can respect you better if you didn't go around here with a chip on your shoulder acting like you the Mother Teresa and the Pope. Because we all are with sin, baby. None of us are without sin. Do you understand me? But I guess these people were. I guess they felt like they was a level above you. That they owned you. They controlled you. They molded you. They birthed you. So it was some sense of entitlement. Huh? I'm gonna be quiet till I start seeing what I want to see. Cause see, y'all playing me right now. Y'all playing me right now. Y'all playing me right now. Y'all wanted me to start coming back on this live. Show me love. Show me love. At the end of the day, can't nobody stop where God is trying to take you. Can't nobody block that path off for you. The reason why people made it hard for you was because they couldn't see themselves in your shoes. You got to understand something. When somebody gets ahead of your path, they get ahead of your journey before you even peak, before you even had a chance to grow, to bloom, to blossom. You're going to go through things. Okay? You're going to do things that's not becoming. Okay? You're going to be going places that you shouldn't be going, saying things you shouldn't be saying. But for these people to come behind you and reiterating and bringing up your past, you know what I'm saying? When they see that you are trying to make strides towards being better, it shows how low down and haters that these people are. They hate that they cannot think outside the box. They hate that they can't break the mold. They hate that they can't be creative like you. So instead of focusing on themselves and what they need to do, these people do things to be in competition with other people. They do things to say that they did it better. But they didn't come up with the plan. They didn't come up with the idea. That wasn't their original plan for their life. They saw somebody else doing it and they decided to say, you know what? I could do it better than them. I could, oh, they got A's and B's, well, I could get all A's. Oh, they went to public, I'll go to private. Oh, they got made this, I could make that. What kind of life is that to live? You're not even living your own life. You living your life based on what somebody else doing that you in competition with, that you shouldn't even be in competition with, because all people had to do was focus on themselves and let you go where you were supposed to go, achieve what you were supposed to achieve. I keep telling you, at the end of the day, they did all of this, invested all this money, and you still finna get it. And I'm going to tell you why you going to get it. I'm going to tell you why you going to get it. Because God did it for you before, he'll do it for you again. I guarantee you, baby, the levels that you was able to reach, what you was able to achieve, what you had got, what you had saved, God did it before, God will do it again. God did it before, God will do it again. I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back, for the haters in the valley. What's up? What's really good? I'm straight at that 305 Kingway project, baby. Play with it, don't play with me. Dade County, where you at? I don't know what these people thought. I don't know what they heard. I don't know what they felt. I don't know the person who they thought they knew, the person, the little girl and the little boy who they grew up with. But like I said, yeah, you was once 10 years old. You didn't stay 10 years old. You was once 15 years old. You didn't stay 15 years old. You was once 18 years old. Your ass didn't stay 18 years old. You was once 20. You was once 21. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm going up. I'm going up. You're growing. You get older. You go through some shit. You experience some experiences that some people don't have to go through. Near life death experiences that you went through. Some real heartache and some pain that you went through. I got some pain on my chest. Do you want to hear about it? I got some burdens on my back. Can I unleash them off on you? They want to beat you so bad, but they ain't go through what you went through. They want to beat you so bad and be better than you, but ain't gone through what you gone through. Ain't felt what you felt. Wasn't there. When you was brought to the brink of death. What these people did to you, I guarantee you what they wanted for you and who they told to go up against you, baby. This wasn't with no intentions to say, oh, that's just TT. Oh, just do a little piss on them. Oh, just scare them a little bit. Oh, just use up their money and just leave them with a little bit of money. Oh, just a little TT. Oh, it's just a little piss. No, if they invested in it, they invested in it wholeheartedly and they put some real money down. I bet your bottom dollar. That wasn't no little piece of money that they put down to make this shit happen against you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no little piece of money that these people spent to go up against you. That's why they beelining their ass back to these practitioners. That's why they beelining back to these people who they work with. That's why it's disbandment and confusion going on amongst your enemies. Because ain't no loyalty amongst thieves. You can't have peace out here being evil. You can't I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Go build you a business. Go build your life. Bitch, go build you a bear and go play with it. But don't play with me. Do you understand what I'm saying? My life is not to be played with. My feelings is not to be played with. My money is not to be played with. My kids is not to be played with. My achievements is not to be played with. This brain, this level of intellect and wisdom that I've achieved through shit I done been through, I had to learn the hard way. I had to get it the hard way. I had to get everything that I have about the fucking mud. My family didn't come from no damn money. I didn't have no silver spoon given to me. And I still made the grades. I still graduated from high school and college. Ain't nothing was ever given to me. I had to work for everything I have. And what I don't have, baby, let me tell you something. It's because I let the wrong damn people inside my life. The wrong people got on my ship. The wrong people got on my train. The wrong people got on my plane. I let the wrong people in. But I'm finna reintroduce myself in this season. I suggest you do the same. What's up? What's really good? We reintroducing ourselves in this season. You got a story that needs to be told. You have a story that needs to be told. You have a story and it will be told. You have a story and it's going to be told. I do not care who don't want it to be told, how they don't want it to be told. Ain't nobody sat up here and gave you a leg up. Ain't nobody sat up here and made this mess stop. Nobody told these people to think before they did. You understand what I'm saying? They got on the bandwagon. They invested. People sat back like this. Sat back like this. Was they going to fail? Well, they going to be able to get back up? Thank you, Truth Speaker. Thank you, Truth Seeker. I love you. They sat back like this. No, we talking about it today. We talking about it today. Yeah. They sat back like this. Oh, they going through that? They was mad because of what you achieved. People was jealous of you. I keep telling you, baby. Let me tell you something before I get into this, though. See, the jealousy and the envy, it all stems from you being somebody. I keep telling you, you got to look around. Yeah, you ain't go through what most people went through, but most people are not slated to step into what you're slated to step into. I'll say it again. Yeah, you didn't go through what most people went through, and I'm sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't go through what you went through. You didn't go through what most people went through. I'm sorry for that. Do you see what I'm saying? Some things of what you went through was worse than the next person. Your pain was worse than the next person. Your heartache was worse than the next person. Your struggles was harder to come up out of than the next person. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was harder for you to make things happen and pop up in your life than the next person. Other people's families supported them, but not yours. Other people's exes got behind them and stuck by them, but not yours. Other people's friends was loyal and stood the test of time, but not yours. Other people held other people up, held their good name up, but not yours. You understand what I'm saying? Other people had a leg up. They had recommendations. They had things that was given to them for things that they achieved, not you. You had to do it because you wanted better for yourself, not because you was going to be rewarded. When you kept moving forward, that's when things started to become clearer to you as to why you went through what you went through. You go through it worse than the next person. But that's because what you're slated to step into is bigger and better. You have to be rewarded for what you went through. So you got a lot of people who know what you were slated to step into, know what was slated for you, was jealous of it. Old and young. Your mother, your father, your aunts, your cousins, your uncles, your sister, your brother, some of y'all children, some of y'all your nieces, your nephews, people that you took into your home. They wouldn't have had nowhere to go had it not been for you. You took care of some of their parents and some of their burdens and some of their bills. When it came time to help you, they left your ass high and dry. Talked about you like you was a dog. One minute they speaking into your face. Oh, let's go and help him and take him up under our wing. And then the next minute they flipping on you. The rules apply to who they wanted to apply to. And it seemed like people wanted all the rules to apply to you and they wanted to be excused. They wanted to be excused why they sat up here and persecuted you. They wanted to be excused why they practiced unnecessary evil against you. They wanted to be excused why they sat up here and placed blockages and restrictions and burdens on your path and on your back and on your chest. Huh? You trying to move forward with your life after these people did you wrong, and you living rent free in their minds because they know they fucked you over. And they can't seem to grasp or understand how you moving, Why people like you now. Baby, because of what I went through. If you got to start telling people, if you wasn't there when I was getting hurt, if you wasn't there when I was getting shamed, if you wasn't there when I was getting rejected, if you wasn't there when I was being terminated, if you wasn't there when doors was getting slammed up in my face, if you wasn't there when I was getting my ass beat, if you wasn't there when people was cussing me out, if you wasn't there to accept this ridicule, this abuse, this adversity, this opposition, this rejection, hate, struggle, pain, then don't sit your ass wherever you at and say that I don't deserve to step into what God is about to allow me to step into because you wasn't there. That shit, excuse my language, almost took me out. I almost lost my life. My kids almost lost their life. I almost lost everything that I had ever worked so hard for. And this is what people was doing. Oh, and they gonna be able to get back up? Oh, them? How could they be so stupid? Oh, really? Really, them? You come to them, you ask them for help. Oh, I ain't got it. I'm sorry. Dang, it must be really bad, huh? You must be really going through it, huh? Yeah. Like I say, tell your people about me, because I'm reintroducing myself in this season. Go tell your friends about me, because I'm reintroducing myself in this season. Go tell my enemies and your enemies about me, because I'm reintroducing myself in this season. Go tell your spiritual practitioners that you using to work and utilize against me. I'm reintroducing myself in this season. Go tell that nigga that you paid, huh? Go tell that hoe that you slaved. I'm reintroducing myself in this season. Go tell your friends about me. Go tell your associates about me. I'm reintroducing myself in this season. They didn't have the same level of protection when they sat up here and went up against you. So this is the thing of what's happening. They went up against you with the intent to destroy you. You best to believe it. What you went through. They did that with the intent to destroy you. Some people cannot handle you living, you having breath, life here on this planet Earth, cohabitating with them. Some people can't stand for you to be alive, for you to be well. It irks them that you still yet have a chance to put your life back together. You're alive, you having life, means that there's a chance that you're going to step into what you're meant to step into. And with that chance means that you outshine, you outgrow, okay? You elevate past these people that didn't want this to happen. You know why? They did too much of this behind your back for so many years. They did it with your family, your no good ass family. Well, you know what? In this season, I'm introducing myself. I don't know about you. I don't have no family. Not people who move like that. You're not my family. I disown you. You see how that worked? You think you finna keep sitting up here and being tied to me and talking smack behind my back? And the only reason why people listened to these people and thought they was worth their grain of salt was because they was your damn family members. They thought they was validated. Okay? They thought they was goated to say what the hell they was saying about you. People don't realize mothers and fathers can be jealous of their own. So why the hell would you listen to advice or whatever hell a unhealed, jaded person has to say about their mouth? Aunts and cousins can be jealous of their own. Nieces and nephews and baby daddies and baby mothers and exes can be jealous of their own, of their exes. Hello. Especially when they don't no longer have access because they did you wrong. Who I'm irritated. Boy, oh, Jesus Christ. What I'm saying, though. What I'm saying. Okay. Jealousy and envy can come in the form of any person. If people are low vibrational enough and not healed to let that spirit overcome them, it will overcome them. And it will get the best of them that's closest to you, that seen you grow up, that knew your pain and knew your hurt and knew your level of abuse. And this is what they wanted to add on to your plate. That's a bet. That's a bet. Stand on business. Don't go back to the practitioner now asking for your money back, trying to figure out why it ain't working on somebody. Don't keep going to that nigga trying to get your money back. Your money gone. It's spent. You wanted to do evil? Accept the consequences in the aftermath. I guarantee you, these people gonna need that money that they spent to go up against you. They gonna need it. And it's gonna be gone. They gonna wish they didn't spend that kind of money to sit up here and go up against you because you're gonna get it anyway. They stuck on Delulu, so I had to say it loud enough so they could hear me. Some people be deaf, you know what I'm saying? I hate if I'm being loud on y'all end, you know what I'm saying? But some people deaf. Some people are hooked on retarded. They hooked on stupid. I got to say it loud enough and clear enough so they understand, so I could pronounce all my variables and vowels and letters and words. Okay. They gonna wish they kept that money. They gonna wish they kept that money. Thank you, Cynthia Riley. Hold on, let me heart it. I love you. Look at Cynthia. I love that. I love that. I keep telling you, man, this is universal. Okay? What people going through, this is universal. Everybody come from, at some point in time, you've dealt with a toxic family member. You dealt with a toxic ex. You dealt with a toxic friend. At some point in time in your life, you did deal with these kinds of people. And unfortunately, some of them were men in your family, women in your family. These are basically, though, in general, people from your past that can't grasp this person who you are today. They can't fathom how you've been able to stand the test of time because they chose to be the antagonist and enemy. Huh? Add insult to injury, to everything of what you've been through. Had no sympathy for you, had no empathy for you, had no chill for you. These plans that these people plotted to leave you out here destitute, to have somebody treat you like that, to come in and have your foundation and your livelihood be disrupted like that, you have to understand that it was with the intent to destroy you or have you out here gone off. Swipe clean off this planet Earth. And for whatever reason these people did it, whether it was to fulfill their bank accounts, whether it was to make their pockets bigger, or whether it was because they couldn't stand to see you and all your glory and your victory and your shine. Because of the demons that's attached on them couldn't stand to see you rise, couldn't stand to see you be happy, couldn't stand for you to have a slice of the pie, couldn't stand for you to be touching on the brink of the American dream. And you worked for it. You endured so much before you got to that point of your life. But did people see that? Did they see all the times that people walked away from you and treated you like you was trash? Did they hear all the conversations and the backlash of what people were sitting up here doing against you? What family did against you? What lovers did against you? What these so-called fake-ass friends did against you? And didn't care about how you would have viewed it? How you would have... Oh, Jesus, let me watch my mouth, Lord. Jesus. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I get passionate. Y'all know I get passionate. I don't like bullies. I don't like narcissists. I don't like chauvinistic men. I just, some things I don't like. And I'm voicing it because I'm reintroducing myself in this season. I got a story to tell and it's going to get told. If you didn't want me to tell my story, you shouldn't have came messing with me. You shouldn't have came sitting up here trying to delay me, block me, do me wrong. If you didn't want me to tell my story, you shouldn't have came coming for me when I ain't sent for you. People don't want you to tell your story because of the wrong they did to you. You know what I'm saying? The injustices that they served to you. How they made this path and this journey for you more difficult than what it should have been. But mad. I feel like, I'm going to tell you something too about what's going on up here. They wouldn't have even cared about the money if you just would have been in a position or a predicament where you wouldn't have been able to get back up or you would have been dead. That's what you need to keep in the back of your mind when it comes to these family members, to these exes, and to these fake friends of yours. Even people that you don't know that's tied to these groups or categories of people that I just listed. And as I said, stay far, far away. If people are trying to come back and resurface, baby, the only thing people could come and give you right now is an apology or a check. Which one you finna give? An apology or a check? A check or an apology? I ain't trying to hear nothing else. Well, what are you trying to do? A check or an apology? Check or an apology? Apology or a check? Oh, okay. You better lead. I'm telling you. You better start telling people when they call you and they can't reach you and they leave a voicemail, they better leave because you're going to delete the shit. They better leave and say, I got an apology. Oh, okay. Let me listen to the rest of the voicemail then. I got a check. Oh, okay. Let me listen to the rest of the voicemail then. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way. They better lead the conversation saying that. An apology or a check. I doubt they'll be cashing out checks. I'm telling you, people spent a pretty penny on you because people stood to gain from you either being down. There was a story, a narrative that they was painting, that they was out here marketing to everybody. And in order for it to stick, you had to be living a certain life. So people was attacking you spiritually, and they was sending in people to attack you physically. If they didn't want the story to be told, they shouldn't have came for you. They should have left you the hell alone. It could have all been simple. They didn't have to make it hard. This is literally what they had to do. You was somewhere minding your business. They should have let you do that. They shouldn't have come for you. Like I say, certain people can't re-enter your life because of the way that they left out. I'll leave that right there. Certain people cannot re-enter your life because of the way they left out. I'll say it again. Certain people cannot re-enter your life because of how they left out. And when they left out, they didn't think that they would want or have to re-enter. I'll say that again. When they left out, they didn't think that they would want or have to re-enter your life. That's why they left out the way they did. They thought the damage was done. The assignment was completed. The job was handled. They had been paid to carry out something. They thought that they carried it out. They played in your face long enough in order to carry it out. They plotted behind your back long enough to carry it out. They worked with your people long enough, and your people was playing up in your face long enough to carry it out. That shit is a wrap. It's null and void. Do you understand me? A lot of people gonna want to re-enter. I guarantee you that. But they not gonna be able to re-enter because of the way they left out, because of the way that they sold you out, because of the way that they tapped out. You don't play with people's life like that. You don't mess around with spirituality and divination because you feel like, oh, wow, that's so cool. I can read into somebody's future. I can know what's slated for them. Oh, I could do a blockage spell. I could do death magic. Oh, wow. What's going to happen to them? They knew what the hell was going to happen to you. They knew what was going to happen to you. They paid a pretty penny to carry this out. I guarantee you. Practitioners don't pay about their money when it comes to doing certain spell work like that, because the blowback is massive. If that death magic blowback on people, it could literally take their whole life. If it blow back on people, it could curse their whole bloodline. I'm talking about it because that's what the hell these people did. I don't care that, oh no, not my auntie, she go to church. What does that mean? They use the church as a cover-up. Plenty of people do it all the time. Do you know what they do when they step up out that building? Do you know what they do when they not baptizing people? Do you know what people doing just because they got baptized, just because they go to church, just because they in a choir? What does that mean exactly? That's even more the reason why they feel like they can fool people. Nobody will ever know. More people are into illusions and painting a certain story and image rather than being who the hell they are. They don't want to be who they are. They rather be fake. They rather hide behind something. They rather... Can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing behind this book? Rather than just removing it and being who you are. Be who you are. Be who you are. Like I said, some people hate you because you can be who you are. Some people hate you because you are not shamed. They hate you because you are bold. They hate you because they really want to be you. I promise you, the majority of your enemies really are fans. Can somebody put that in the chat, please, so I could pin it? The majority of your enemies really are fans. They're fans. They're fans. Because only a fan will go. You know how fans used to travel around to meet the musicians and stuff? How people used to, I don't know if people do it now, but you know, they rock bands and all that stuff. They would travel city to city, spin, drive, do all that kind of stuff. They be invested, right? Now, imagine somebody doing that, but hate your guts. Retarded as hell. Imagine somebody doing that now, but hate your guts. Hate the fact that you garner that much attention. Hate the fact that people flock to you naturally and you don't have to have a slew of people around you. That you was never popular. You was never liked. You was never picked. You was never chosen by people. But you was always picked and favored and chosen by God. That's why you got what you got. That's why it naturally is coming to you. That's why you naturally attract these things. I'm telling you, imagine somebody going city to city like how they do, but they fans, right? But they really are enemies. Because they hate the fact that it's you. The reason why they turn into enemies because it's like people got upset that it was you. They got upset that it was going to, I don't know, take off, that you were successful. They wanted to put stumbling blocks before you. They wanted to crush everything in your life. They didn't want you to have no kind of come up, no kind of forward progression in your life. Now, who the hell will go that far for somebody who ain't meant to achieve or step into anything in their life? Furthermore, I don't care if you are. You don't do that to people. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we have succumbed to as a people? Huh? We can't even live our life, do what it is that we're called to do, because we have people out here that feel like they want to use their positions and their power and their money and their influence to sit up here and go up against people that they don't like. You literally went through everything that you went through because people didn't like you, because people was envious of you. Because people didn't want it for you. Because people wanted it for themselves. Or they wanted to get ahead in life and felt like they had to do it off of your back. Or people wanted to be somebody that they never was. But felt like with you being around and you being in the mix and you shining the way that you shine, that the light and the spotlight could never fully get turned on them and be shined on them. So people had to feel like they had to get you out the way. Like I say, they did all of that and didn't have no protection. Didn't have the same level of protection that you did. You are protected. So I'm going to tell you how this planned out. Did they go up against you? Yes, they did. Did you experience the worst catastrophic events in your life? Yes, you did. Did people laugh and joke and mock you while you was going through it because of what was being shown and told and said and done behind your back? Absolutely. Did people sit up here and work things behind the scenes to make it harder for you than what it should have been? Absolutely. Did people take time out their day? Did people take energy? Did people take money out their bank account to sit up here and influence people to treat you a certain type of way, to go up against you? Absolutely. These people most definitely was coached. They was mentored, and somebody was up in their ear. And it wasn't the right damn somebody. But see, because of whoever they were to you, they thought that they was believable. It never once was a question in their mind that something is wrong with your people or something wrong with your family, and not the other way around. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong with your family. You can't control what family you're born into and how they feel. You understand what I'm saying? You can control how people feel. People gonna feel something all the time. They gonna feel something all the time. Ooh, why you showing me up in my party? Well, why you went watch stupid stuff? All what you can control is, are you gonna deal with it, or are you gonna push up and stay away from these people? So they felt some type of way. Instead of people thinking, they chose to go along with the smear campaign, go along with the plan. And I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody who uses somebody to set up another person, that person that they using to set the other person up, they don't care about them. All what these people cared about was seeing you down, seeing you struggle, seeing you hurt, seeing you lose everything. And you're going to get it right back. So like I said, because you protected. God did it before, he'll do it again. What you stepped into was what God promised you. These people thought they was just going to so easily rip it away from you and you was never going to get it back. They shouldn't have came messing with you. They should have left your life and your blessings alone, your energy alone, your kids alone. So damn envious and jealous that they can't even see. Can't even see the ditches that they done dug for themselves, the graves that they dug out for themselves. They own set of blockages that they about to experience. I guarantee you people going to be hurting for that same amount of damn money that they spent to go up against you. Mark my words. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. I'm reintroducing myself in the season. I'm telling you, I'm about to wrap up, but listen, them people finna be hurting for that money. That wasn't no little piece of money that people spent. If somebody sat up here and did you the worst kind of damn way and went out their way to sit up here and do all this and carry this shit out, this wasn't no little piece of money that was paid. Now, two things. They rather pay that kind of money to see you fall rather than see they self get ahead in life. Okay. And then the second thing is they spent that kind of money seeing the economy that we're in today and shit just finna get worse. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, they finna be hurting for that money. 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 I guarantee you. They looking back all the years, all the time spent, all these plans, all. Yet you still finna get it. Because why did they try to fight you so damn hard so you wouldn't get it? When that's your portion, when that's your birthright, when that's your destiny, when that's your purpose, when that's your path, when that's your calling, when that's your just due. Oh, okay. Like I said, you got a story to tell. Don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. Do what you want to do. All what I'm finna tell you is you best start reintroducing yourself in this season and show people better than you can tell them. They clearly took you for some kind of weak and a piss in. Because, oh, this is who we grew up with. We know them. No, you don't know. No, you don't know. Because a lot can happen in 5 years. A lot can happen in 1 year. And you ain't been around these people in a hot damn second. So I don't know what they pulling off on and what they holding on to thinking that they know you. They clearly don't. So reintroduce yourself in this season. And keep reintroducing yourself until they get it, until it sticks like damn glue. Until they get a clue. And better hope that it be blue. And we ain't talking about Chris Sean. Baby, my prayers go out to everybody because I already know how it be. I already know how it be. Everybody is on the journey. You see how I said that and I ended it? Everybody is on the journey, man. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here. I'm telling you, and I'm going to say it again. Go build you a house. Go rebuild your life. Go build you a bear and go play with it. Because these people stuck on, I don't know, they stuck on stupid. I wouldn't put it past them if they still playing around with damn Barbies. I don't know. And dolls and stuff. I don't know. They act stupid. They act crazed. They act obsessed. Like they don't know what it is. I don't know nobody that would spend that type of money just because they jealous and envious of somebody and where they're going and what you built. Go build you a bear and feel proud about it. Go build you a house and feel proud about it. Go build you a business and feel proud about it. But whatever you do and whatever you build, focus on that instead of focusing on me. Mind the business that pay you, because I guarantee you it don't pay you to sit up here and come for me. I ain't paying your damn bills. Not the 1, not the 2, and not the 3. Do you understand me? The most that you could ever get up off of coming for me is maybe a little piece of clout. And you ain't even finna get that because I ain't dropping no names. You see how generic I be? I say baby mamas. I say baby daddies. I say aunts. I say cousins. I say mothers. I say fathers. I say ex-friends. I say foes, adversaries, ex-co-workers. I don't list names. They know who they are. They watching. What's understood ain't got to be explained. Reintroduce yourself in this season. Tell your story because it needs to be told. Be unapologetic about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you've been through a lot. You've been through hell and high water with how people treated you. And nobody cared. So at the end of the day, you don't need to care. They went up against you and didn't have protection. So they did all of this and finna see you get it anyway. And for all that they've done against you, that's finna boomerang back into their life. Because you know why? They sent some resistance and obstacles in your path, in your way, that wasn't part of the curriculum that God has set out for you. See, every time I be about to wrap something up, man, he give me another word to say. See what I'm saying? See, they put. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. They sent some resistance and some opposition your way that wasn't part of the curriculum that God has set out for you. You had already learned what you needed to learn. Right as you was about to progress to the next level, you need to ask yourself, why are you being met with resistance right before you go to the next level and next phase of your life? Somebody been abusing divination and spirituality, and they been out here cloaking themselves like they some saint. And they everything but, because true saints, real saints, and believers of the Most High and of his words and his teachings, they don't go out here acting like this against anybody. Because they're not God. You're not God. You can't sit up here and point your finger because you're in a position, because you got money, and because you got a certain level of a foundation or stability or livelihood. So, like I say, they sent something your way, made something be your life, made you go through certain things that you should have never had to go through. And that was not part of the curriculum. But I keep telling you, for every delay and for every detour, for every derail, God turns that and he routes that and finds a way to flip that into a lesson learned for you, a blessing for you, and damnation for these people who went up against you, who was hell bent and hell bound on seeing you be destroyed. I would never understand why somebody would want that for somebody. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you feel or what you've done or what you feel like, you know what I'm saying, what you discussed. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to people. All of this happened out of jealousy. All out of jealousy. You could have lost your life. You losing things. You could have lost your mind. Come on, man. I mean, who goes that damn far? And then they played up in your face. These are people who you trusted. You parted their house at once upon a time. You watched their kids at once upon a time. You shared your body and your resources with these people at once upon a time. And you telling me that they keep wanting the absolute worst for you that they themselves haven't even gone through, but they about to go through it in this season. As you reintroduce yourself and as you get to where God needs you to be, I keep telling you, it's blood on their hands. They got to pay for every single tear that you cried, for every single blockage, for every single delay, for every time that they derailed you, demoted you, discouraged you, okay? Rerouted your blessings. They have to pay for that. That shit wasn't free. It ain't up. You can't just do evil and not expect yourself in your life to just move forward in such a way. You can't do evil against people and think that you finna move forward with your life. And they did it unnecessarily. They did it intentionally. They did it purposefully. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they knew what the hell they was doing. So when it come back on them, own it and accept it and stand on business. Reintroduce yourself. Tell your story because it needs to be told. Be unapologetic about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. You already know how I'm coming. If you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need motivation, you got it in me. Okay? I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I come with that real, never that fake. I'm that listening ear that you can vent to. I'm that shoulder that you can lean on. Okay? Continue to reach one, teach one, bring others to the JC gang. Okay? Didn't I miss something? Oh, I keep it real. Right? Did I say that? I keep it real with y'all. Y'all know I keep it real. I've been saying it so many times. I keep it a buck with y'all, okay? I keep it a beam. All right? Keep your head up, man. I mean that. This is not just for entertainment purposes. Some of y'all done really been through it. You wouldn't be on here if you didn't. People didn't like you. Didn't even know you. You went through the worst in your life, worse than them. They wanted to just keep adding more to your plate, laughing at you. Oh, how you're adjusting. Oh, it must be a humbling experience. Laughing behind your back. 1 minute they being cool with you, friendly with you. The next minute they flipping on you. Okay? People don't even understand why other people going after you so hard. Because people can't accept your growth. They can't accept your expansion, your forward progression in life. That's right. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb Fleeces White Snow. Play with it. Don't play with me. I'm sure that 305 Kingway Project, baby. Dade County. Play with it. And until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love every single last one of y'all. All right? Keep y'all head up, man. We gonna meet each other soon. You understand me? Keep pushing. No matter what, push. Find a way. Push. But whatever you do, do not give up. Do not give up. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to tap out. Nobody has to go this hard if they don't feel threatened and if they're not intimidated. So clearly you are somebody.